A lot of us preppers are deluding ourselves into believing we can survive anything. Meow! I'm Huples Cat. Welcome to my new studio for the winter. I'm on a beaver pond. Do you have somewhere to bug out to? An awful lot of preppers actually have nowhere to go. Vague ideas of going into the forest here and surviving for months by shooting deer and doing other things that are going to magically make them survive. I'm telling you right now, I'm no expert in winter survival, but I've been here over a year. I know this area very well. Without massive amounts of supplies, I will die if I try and live in this forest in the winter. Summer's going to be pretty brutal. The winter, I'm in deep trouble. I need to be able to ice fish. I need to be able to trap. I need to have a whole bunch of food stored up because both fishing and hunting are extremely unreliable, and both of them are going to cause huge calorie burn. Just walking around and living in this type of temperature is going to take 5,000 to 6,000 calories. Once you start not getting an inadequate food intake in these conditions, you're going to get hypothermia, frostbite and die quite quickly. Peacefully, doesn't feel that bad. You feel hot and take everything off and walk around naked and then drop down dead. You're much more at risk than you are when the temperatures are above freezing. So you need to have the gear, you need to have practice with the gear, and you need to be confident with the gear. I have none of those things, and I've been doing this for a bit now, off and on, and so I'm going to go out again in February and I'm going to try again. I want to get it so I can sleep and be comfortable. I do think sleeping during the day is the best thing to do, but obviously there are limitations to travelling at night, specifically in rural and in urban areas. But for me, I actually have a clear line of sight of where to go around here. Woodpecker. For those of you observing, I think, well, Huples is okay, he's got a place to live up there, why is he bugging out? The place could burn down, could be taken out. Lots of things could happen that make me have to move in January or February. I don't want to, I'm not planning to. It's going to be a last resort. But for modern humans, just to grab our tech gear and just head into the forest, when it's this cold, you'll die. My original idea was to walk the several hundred miles from Newmarket to here in a bug out situation, and I had some snowshoes and I had some gear and I thought I'd be fine. The truth of it is I would have died. The truth of it is I would never have made it. The truth of it is you need a really big sled and you need one pradle. So me and Kitty would need two. And the truth is the animals would never have made it. It's really, really tough. To actually walk in this sort of stuff for these conditions will take forever. And if you don't bug out, and you live in suburbia and it's minus 10 centigrade and you don't have a chimney, what's going to happen to you? People worry about how to deal with this. There's lots of things online about putting a tent in the house, on top of a mattress, stuff like that. Next time it's minus 10 or even minus 5, take an old mattress, put it out in the garden and put a tent on it and see how comfortable you are. Think about it. This is not going to be anything other than very, very painful. If it's a local area issue, you're going to get evacuated, you're going to get help as long as you can survive. So you want to survive. If it's a national or a transnational and international incident that has meant civilization has stumbled or has stopped forever or for a while, you're on your own. You have to get through. If it happens today, I have to get through until May. I've got to get through 4 months of intense cold. I'm fairly confident I could give it a go. I'll need luck. How confident are you? You might have 3 or 4 months of food stored up, but what are you going to do in May when you've run out of food? Do you have heating? Well, you have propane, right? I know a lot of people online use propane as an emergency backup. I would use wood for obvious reasons. But the thing of it is, how much propane do you have? How long will it last? A lot of preppers online are deluding themselves, I know I am, into believing that I can survive anything. I'm going to give it a go. But to actually be able to survive anything, you need an awful lot of luck. But you need a lot of preparation. And the preparations that are typical, which is grocery haul videos ad nauseum, which teach you nothing, and all the rest of the types of video people are digesting day after day online, aren't really going to help you survive at all any type of SHTF, because frankly it's not going to happen. That's not going to be what you need to survive. Knowing that Mrs. Whatever can do this with the canner, or Mr. X went to Walmart and bought $50 worth of white rice and beans. How on earth does any of those videos actually help you survive? Now, if you're watching my channel for entertainment, I hope I'm entertaining, but my bigger hope is that you will teach me how to actually survive in the real, something if goes wrong. And I'm hoping that the collective, we can all improve our individual chances of survival. This isn't for entertainment purposes or to get me AdSense. I don't care. I just want to make sure that I will survive as far as I can anything that comes at me. Because I think things are coming at us, and I think they're coming real fast. And you can pick whatever you want to decide that I mean by that, but I don't think our society's got that much longer where it can do things like allow me to use YouTube and buy really nice coats from Canadian manufacturers who are ethical. That sort of thing, I think, may well be coming to an end. It's a shame. I was hoping it would end long after my death, but I have a horrible feeling it will not. And I want to go out on my own terms as comfortable as possible. And freezing to death at 4 AM somewhere in a forest because I'm an idiot and I thought I could bug out there with my bug out bag isn't my idea of fun, nor should it be yours. Have practical, realistic and sane methods to deal with whatever comes along. Take your time, think about it. Think of worst case, think of best case. Be realistic. You can't prep for everything. Life's risk. That's why it's so much fun. That's it from me. I hope you really enjoyed this. If you didn't, I'm sorry. And if you did, you can always send me loads of money. Please share this and subscribe, or don't subscribe and don't share it. I really couldn't care less. What I want you to do, if you can, is comment and make a comment below that isn't nasty, that is mature and adult, that actually adds to the video. I'd love that. Doodles. Hi, me again. If you've watched to this point, I thank you very much. Think about this. It's January. It's really cold. Something's gone horribly wrong and it's colder than it should be in your area. What are you going to do? Can you stay warm? Can you stay dry? Can you stay hydrated? Can you stay fed with high calorie food? Can you be secure? Is the area itself going to cause any risk to you? Think about that. Think about getting the building blocks in place to stay dry, to stay warm, to stay hydrated, and to stay fed, and to stay sheltered and safe if anything goes wrong in your local environment any day of the year, not just when it seems to be a good day to go out there and practice camping. So that's it from me, Huples Cat, somewhere in south central Ontario, standing on a lake that's frozen, hoping it stays frozen for a little while longer. Toodles. This video has been brought to you by Cute Terry Production 2023. Gonna come camping, Wolfie? Wanna go camping outside? Apparently not.